World in Texas podcast. Today is Sunday, April 18th. We are in San Antonio, Texas at Melissa's house. I am Elizabeth.
I am Melissa.
I'm Carrie.
And this is a primarily knitting podcast, but we do touch on other things, crocheting once in a while, because Carrie does some crocheting and Melissa does. I don't.
No, I'm not a hooker.
Yeah, I'm not a hooker. Exactly. We just look at some quilting stuff and sewing every now and then, so kind of all fiber-related things.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. If you like the podcast, if you could give us a thumbs up, we appreciate that, and hopefully you are willing to subscribe and turn your notifications on so you'll always know when we have a new episode.
Yes.
So, okay, well, let's get into it. What are we wearing?
Clothes. Thankfully.
Yeah, you should have seen her when we walked in.
See,
There's
Occasionally we
have
hey,
some.
you're fine, bud.
We all have animals, so
Yes.
every once in a while, depending on whose house we're at, you might hear a few animals. So.
Or they'll jump on it.
That's our security.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Do you want to go first with what you're wearing?
Sure. I'm wearing, so it was chilly this morning here in
It
Texas. Only like 50-some degrees. It was cold. It's supposed to get up to 70, but, or 68. Anyway, I'm just wearing a shawl. I can take it off. You can see. Straining myself. It's made out of Knit Picks Paragon, which is a silk
soft.
wool blend.
Super soft.
The shawl is called Full Sky. It's my own design.
It
And
smells
will you
good.
be publishing this for people to?
I have the pattern written and it's been test knit. I just am not brave enough to put it out there. So there it is. One of these
So
days
if you
I will.
would like to knit this, maybe you could reach out to Elizabeth and say, "Hey, I'd really like to have that pattern."
Yeah, several of my friends, Melissa knit one for me. Some of my friends have knit them. And it's just a great crescent shaped shawl.
It's very pretty.
Yes.
No, it was pretty easy to knit, wasn't it?
I didn't knit it.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, you just modeled it. You modeled Teresa's, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
anyway, so that's it. But Knit Picks Paragon, it's a silk wool blend. It's really nice.
Do they still sell it?
They do still sell
Okay.
it, yes. And they change the colors every so often. I don't think they have this dark tealy color. I think they have a newer version of it, which is a little bit brighter. But the gold color is turmeric, and I think this is this light turquoisey color.
It's like a mint green.
Yeah, it's kind of an aqua color.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Sagebrush, and it's a real soft color. It's very
Yeah.
pretty.
It's gorgeous. So I would be willing to knit it.
Yeah. So I highly
I
recommend.
would be willing to
that.
knit it.
It's a good price point and really nice feeling. Squishy.
Yeah, this is very
squishy,
soft.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm wearing.
This is I believe it's an Nora wrap.
By
Amba O'Brien.
Oop, wrong side. This was a craftsy kit. And my mom got it for me for Christmas one year.
It's very nice. Love the gradient.
Yeah.
But I do hate changing colors as I'm knitting.
So many ends.
Do you?
So pretty.
You have a kit like this, right?
I have a kit to knit this exact thing that Darlene bought me. It's very pretty. I just have never done it.
Oh, it is
There's
very
so
pretty.
much yarn. So little time.
There are two separate hobbies: buying yarn and actually using yarn.
Buying yarn is a sport. It's
It's
not
like-
a hobby. It's a sport.
We're museum
It's very
collectors.
competitive.
I think Elizabeth's winning this
You
sport,
have to train for it.
but
I just train. I don't compete. I just train.
okay, I'm wearing my slip extravaganza. I know you guys saw me when I was knitting it if you've watched previous podcasts, but
Really pretty colors.
Thank you.
Looks good with the black and the red shirt.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Perfect day for shawls here in Texas.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Finished objects? Anybody?
I finished that hat, the long one, the
Oh yeah,
Musselburgh?
Musselburgh. Yes, I finished that one, and then I ended up giving it to someone at the gym.
Oh yeah.
So it's gone. I want to make another one that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, Audrey can insert a picture, so.
Yeah. And then this one I finished a long time ago, but I have not shown it off. This is my Sally Tomato backpack.
I remember
That's so
that.
cute.
I brought it to Florida with us, and everybody tried to jam as much as they could into it.
So it was easy to carry?
Yes, and it didn't fall apart, so it was like a win-win
There you
situation.
go. Was it comfortable to wear?
My shoulders did get sore, but
But that's because
there's
everybody
so much
shoved
stuff
it
in
into
it.
it.
I'm gonna say poop.
She was gonna swear.
So yeah,
I like it. It's nice. Very nice.
Very cute.
yeah. The instructions. I had a little bit of a hard time with the instructions on putting the inside in, but then my mom's like, "Here, give it to me," and then she like had it all pinned out. And,
Moms are
Oh,
amazing.
that's good.
Moms are amazing.
yeah.
Always good to have an experienced sewist in the family.
Yes. I think I actually have some seashells from when we went to the ocean still in here. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
So it was
Nice.
very, very useful.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Do you have any finished objects
I
here?
do. I have a couple. I have to go down into my basket of things. So I finished the winterberry shawl that I was doing for a cow.
Mhm.
This is the right side. It's in the same gold that's in my slipstravaganza. It's the Hobby Lobby
So pretty.
yarn bee yarn.
Yep,
You know
yarn
those-
leaf. Mm-hmm. It's a merino.
Yeah, so use that in this golden colorway. And then I finished the socks that I was doing. I made 2 pairs of these for Allie from Savvy Skeins. I've already mailed hers to her. I can have Audrey insert a picture of the other pair, but
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
so this is the pair I'm keeping. Thank you, Allie.
And I cranked a bunch of tubes for her last week, and she dyed them up really quickly, and they're in her shop if you're interested. So you can buy them just the cranked tube and put your own mini with it, or she has the option to buy the coordinating mini with it.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
So I think she still has some in there. I haven't checked in a few days, but they went up in her shop last week. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Those are all my items.
Okay, I have a few. I have my big
How
one.
many socks?
Oh, you know me, I always have socks. But I finished my
That's so
dotted
pretty.
rays.
Dotted rays. Stephen
Stephen West dotted rays
I
shawl.
want to make one now. You're gonna enable
Wow.
I did the large size, but I did not do the very last wedge because I knew I wouldn't have enough yarn. So, and it's big enough, more than big enough for me. So
it. It's so pretty and sparkly.
it is very sparkly in person.
This has been
beautiful.
a very popular pattern lately. I see a lot of podcasters making this.
It's so funny because I posted it on Instagram and
Do you remember we had the special, he had yarns for this when we went to go see them?
Yes.
So years
It was
ago,
years
like
ago.
2013, 2014, we went to
Mhm.
see Stephen and Steven, the Stephen and Steven tour
Yes.
in Austin.
In Austin at Hill Country Weavers at an event. That was when they were in their old store too,
Mhm.
old shop. But yeah, I don't know why. I have yarn for several of them in my stash that I planned. Oh, this will be dotted rays, and I never knit one.
I've never knit
I don't
one.
know
I
how
haven't
to
knit
do
one.
either.
It's a really relaxing knit. So
And I would love it because I love just knitting.
Yeah,
I love
highly
the
recommend
straight
it.
knits.
It was a good one.
It's my bread and butter. I don't like to think.
You better take it away before I want to steal it.
So that's my big one. And then I have lots of socks, as usual.
We love her socks.
These are shorties. These were left over from, I think I showed on the last podcast, a full-size pair, but these are just shorties from a Regia skein. And then I had on my machine, did the whole thing on my machine except for the cuff, but I put in Predictability from Suburban Stitcher for the toe.
Very
They're
nice.
very pretty.
So I used every little bit of that yarn.
And those will wear really nice because Reggie is like a good.
Yeah.
They call it like a toothy yarn.
It's a
good.
workhorse yarn.
When I'm at home, like with shorts on and stuff, when we have the air conditioning on, my feet always get cold. So I always
And
like
if
to have
my,
little.
if my feet get cold, my body gets cold.
Yeah.
I can't. And if my feet are hot, my body gets
Yeah.
hot. So like my feet are my temperature gauge.
Mhm. So then I had some old yarn in my stash that I had always intended to make socks out of from Lazy Cat Yarn. The colorway is called Elemental.
You better say the colorway. I'm staying away from color name
Not
words today.
Magentinism.
No.
That was from last podcast. But anyway, I made these socks here.
Love the blue.
And I just put a little royal blue at the top. It was a mini skein I had from Savvy Skein. Sorry, shedding. I, unfortunately though, got carried away with the tipping on the cuff and didn't realize I hadn't put the heel in on the second pair. And then I ran out of yarn, so I had to use.
But you can barely actually see it. You
Yeah,
can
when
barely
it's
see
on the
difference.
foot, you
It's
don't
pretty,
notice it.
it's, yeah, it's
I'm like,
pretty
this
close.
is blue is not like royal blue is not my, in my wheelhouse typically, and so I'm like, I don't have any scraps of this anywhere. I was kind of cracking up, but with the leftover, I made a pair of shorties. These are for my mom, and I used just some red.
Pretty red. It's very pretty.
I think it's Yarn Bee actually,
Oh yeah.
in the cardinal red colorway. So.
It'll be interesting.
But I thought
to see
they
how
turned out
they
really
wear.
cute too. Yeah. I've used the Yarn Bee for socks and washed and dried them.
Oh,
And they're
good.
fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I didn't have
That's
any
good.
trouble with
That's
them,
good
so.
to know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was worried because there's no nylon in them. Long term, I don't know. Maybe not as
Because
good.
it's a single plat, right? So it would be kind of, I don't know how that would wear.
Is this single
It's
ply?
not a single
I thought
ply.
it was.
No.
Okay, never mind.
It's not single ply, but there's no nylon.
No,
It's
it's
all
not a single ply.
super
Oh,
wash
I thought it
merino.
was a single plat.
No.
You can
it's
see
not.
the plies.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I lied.
And then this was from Woolberry Fiber Co. It was a
Very
sock
pretty.
set that I got a couple of years ago for at Christmas time. It was a ball band. I always tie. I don't know if anyone else does this, but if I have the little, when I take apart the skein, if there are little strings that match the yarn that are tying the skein together, or the hank, whatever, I'll put them around the label. And then if I really like it, sometimes I save these. I have a whole collection of them. If I think it's something I may someday want to get more of, or if I want to, I don't know. I don't know why I do it, but
That's smart.
anyway, I have a whole bag full of these things.
That's kind of cute.
But this was called the Berry Sock Set, and the colorway is the Nutcracker Ballet. So I just finished those. I haven't even blocked them, so they're still kind of,
They look great.
but I'm happy with them. Thank you, Melissa. I can't
You're
reach.
welcome.
And I did I guess it's called a half twisted rib on the cuff, one by one.
I like the little detail that you put on top.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I was in that mode this week. I don't.
So do you just do the bind off with the coordinating color, or do you actually knit a row with it?
On these, I just did the bind off. On this pair, I did a row of ribbing and then did the bind off. So you got a little bit more because there was so much blue in here. I didn't know if just one row would be enough. Whereas this is a total contrast.
Exactly.
So you could see the difference.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, it's a good way to, if you have a little bit left in your mini skein or whatever, it's a good way to use it up. So. And that's it. Those
That's
are
it?
my finished objects.
Good job.
Good job. Love the socks. Always love the socks.
Mhm.
So, okay. Whips.
Whips.
What you guys working on?
Oh,
Who wants to
me?
start? I only have one, so you guys can.
She's so monogamous.
I thought about that. I'm like, I don't have anything to bring.
Well, I liked Carrie. You guys got yours done, but I'm still. This one's mine,
Oh,
and I got a half. Still, I wear a size 10 sock, so you can definitely get
Yep.
more than one pair out of these.
Nice. So even size 10, you can get a pair out of a 50 gram if you use
Yeah.
the contrast.
Mhm.
Okay. Using contrast, yeah.
That's good to know.
And then I got the courage to actually cut into my Nebula quilt. It's a block of the month that I showed. It has like all these colorful pieces and it makes a star. So this is my January's. Right here,
Oh, pretty.
black one. And I had such a hard time. This one I ripped apart a couple times. There's so many angles in this and so many little pieces and it's stretch and bias. My
You
friend
did really good though, your points.
Yeah, I glued it.
I don't know what any of that means. I'm
So-
not a sewist.
What were they?
My friend
Where
Tammy.
the points all meet.
Yeah,
They should meet exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
So like, Jaybird Quilts, she does an awesome job with video tutorials every month. I still just could not get everything to line up. Like, it would shift while I was sewing it.
Yeah.
So my friend Tammy said, put itty bitty dots of Elmer's glue within the seam allowance, and then you iron it, and then it'll stay.
Before you sew it or after?
Before you sew it. And you put so little amount of glue, it's easy to like open it up and then iron your seams flat.
Wow. That's a
Wow,
great
that's a
tip.
great
Not
tip.
shift at all. And now I'm so excited to like finish and get started.
Way to
and
go,
have it.
Tammy.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then this is February's block.
Gorgeous.
So pretty. Just love it. I wish I sewed sometimes.
Look at all those together. That's so
Mhm.
fun.
So I'm very excited to get,
Especially now that you have your new technique.
yes, now that I glue that crap down.
You're sniffing glue.
And you have to make sure your glue is washable. So when it's all done and set, it'll just throw in the wash and all the glue will disappear. And my seams aren't too crusty or anything. The seam
No, they
salvages.
feel nice.
So yeah,
That's a
Very
neat
pretty.
trick. That was a quilting tip.
glue it.
Glue it. Just glue it. Just glue it.
Very good.
And then this one.
So pretty.
I realized when I was starting the ribbing that I made a boo-boo and I'm not ripping that apart.
I wouldn't have either. I would not have ripped it apart either.
You are supposed
No.
to increase on both sides of the marker. Guess how many? I only increased on one side.
Oh, to get the A-line shaping in the
Yes.
cardigan.
But I'm not ripping it out. Otherwise, I would have to rip the whole
This
thing
is
out.
the, what is it, the
Leadbird by
Leadbird.
Susanna I.C.
I'm like, I'm not ripping it out. I rotated skeins in this. It's going to be a huge mess to
Oh,
rip it all
yeah.
out. I'm like, it's not going to happen.
Here, bring it closer.
So
Look at the cable detail.
Look at all the cat hair.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It looks so good.
So pretty.
It is long.
It is very long.
Yes.
We even put it on Elizabeth. It goes to her knees.
Yeah. So this is
Floor length.
where I was last time. I haven't made quite as much progress.
Still a lot. I don't think I marked where I was last time.
I'm also trying to get my realtor's license, so it's
So she's been
Oh,
busy.
nice.
busy. I think for Texas you have to have 180 hours in.
Wow.
And 6 classes. I'm still in the first one. I'm about 70% through it, so
It's pretty good.
I'm getting there.
Are you liking
Slowly.
it?
It's the whole terminology is so different.
Yes.
It's a lot.
I bet. I bet.
I'll get there though. I'm
Yeah.
not giving up.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
That's awesome. Great.
Is that all
Do you
your
have any?
ribs?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I have the same Leadbird.
But she's making it right.
I did increase properly, but I am only on my first row of ribbing.
Your cables look amazing.
Thank you. It's long on me as well, even though I still have the 19 or 18 more rows of ribbing to go. It's still very long, so. But I'm anxious to pick up stitches for the sleeves and.
It'll be nice to
Sounds
be smaller needles instead of 200 plus stitches.
Yes,
I
exactly.
think it's around 70 for the sleeves.
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, so that'll be fun. And then, Darlene, I don't know if any of you all know Bike's Boss and Granny, but Darlene sent me a pattern for a blanket called Nora's Vintage Afghan. And it's just like a square, a bunch of squares that you put together. So, let's see. I did, it's a bunch of cables.
Cute.
I've done square one. We talked Jennifer into doing it with us.
Oh, good. She is
So-
quite the enabler herself.
Yes, she is.
So this is square one.
That's pretty.
And there's 20 squares.
What
so
weight is it?
It's worsted.
Worsted?
Berroco vintage. This is Berroco vintage.
nice.
So it gives you 2 options you can knit it with, and of course you can substitute anything.
Mhm.
But Berroco vintage. And I'll show you all my colors in a second. This is square 4 because I just wanted to jump to this red that I bought.
Ooh.
Did you
So-
buy all the yarn or did you have?
So I had 3 colors.
Mm-hmm.
I had,
enhancement, please, here.
Yes, absolutely. Keep me sane. I had these three. Pumpkin, chocolate, this is called apricot, but they don't sell this anymore. But thankfully Darlene had a skein, so I would have enough. And then I had to purchase this rye and the sour cherry.
That's
So
really
those
nice
are-
together.
Those are all the colors of the blanket. So there's 4 squares of each of the 5 colors. So then there's 20 squares, and then you seam them together. So this will be a forever long project because I won't finish it fast by any means. So,
But it's nice you can
but it's
finish
nice.
a square and feel like you've accomplished something.
You can. You can finish a square and feel like, whew, one more down. You know, like I mean,
A mini FO.
Yeah, a mini.
It's like
a mini
dishcloths almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
So yeah. So that's my only other one.
Okay, well, I only have one. It's my cardigan, my lead
Lead
I want to say lead
Lead
wig, and it's lead bird. Right?
Leadberg.
Oh, out of my Lion Brand Fisherman's
Wool.
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 So I finally started, which is
Yay!
good.
See, my harassing you helped you and
I'm
motivated you.
through one full repeat of the cables. And mine is
Your
not
cables look just as
nearly
great.
as
I
pretty
honestly
as
think they pop more.
theirs,
I think
but-
they look great.
I don't know, it just feels so not quite even, but I know this yarn will bloom when it blocks.
It
so.
will. I agree.
As I'm knitting it, I'm not in love with it. I think because the texture, the lack of color, just everything about it. But my
Especially
mom,
after coming off of the dotted rays with all that
Yeah, I
sparkle and
yeah. And my mom is watching me and she's loving it, so I may end up giving it to her. And so I'm only planning to make it because we're both short. She's shorter than I am.
Height
I'm-
challenged.
Yeah, I'm only like almost 5'4", not quite even 5'4", but I say 5'4".
That's okay.
My mom is only, I think, 5'1". She's shrinking. And so, and we're both short-waisted. Well, I'm short-waisted. My mom not so much. But anyway,
The pattern says to do four
Four
repeats and then a little bit and
Yeah.
then still like
maybe way too
ribbing.
much.
But I think she's going to do like 2 repeats.
Yeah, because we just want it to come down to like the booty area, not over the booty completely. So,
And I think that will hit you perfectly.
Yeah.
Because she tried it on earlier.
yeah.
I think
So,
it'll hit you in your mind.
anyway, I'm proud that I started.
Yes,
This
you're
is for
making
our-
great headway.
This is for our
Cardigan cowl.
cow,
Which
yeah.
we've said sweaters, whatever. Yeah.
Pullover cardigan,
Pullover,
whatever. We don't
yeah.
care.
Mhm.
We have very minimal rules here. You just have to finish by the end of May.
You just have to have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, and have fun.
absolutely. Yes, enjoy
And it could be a whip. You know.
Yeah, whips were
Still
whips
time
count.
to join
Yeah.
in. We have
Not
a
till the
lot of
end
good,
of May.
yeah, a lot of good prizes. So
Yep.
Yes.
if you are new here and you're interested, grab one of your patterns that you've been working on, whatever. Enter.
And join us.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah.
So
Join the conversation.
yeah. Speaking, that's only whip I have. Gosh, I'm losing my words today. Because my mind is racing ahead. But so I was gonna say, speaking of giveaways, we had
We had a giveaway
a
last
giveaway
week
last time.
where you could get either vintage, what was it? Vintage patina, savvy skeins,
Now we gained. Allie donated these to us.
or magnetism, otherwise known as magentaism. Either one. You had to comment on last episode. I turn my phone off while we're podcasting so I don't get a phone call because it messes with the iPad. But we did write down all the names, 1 through 32, and it was funny because 2 people didn't say what color they wanted, and then on the other 30 people it was split half and half. 15 said magnetism and 15 said vintage patina. But
Some
So
said-
right down the middle.
yeah.
That's funny.
But we did, and
Oh, so pretty.
we did a random thing earlier, and it was number 7, Kelly Olson.
Yay!
Who won
Yay! Congratulations.
Magnetism. Yes, that's the one that you requested. So
This is
you've won. Reach out to us either on Ravelry or Instagram or comment below
Yep.
on how we can contact you. I don't
Get
want you to
your-
comment with your full address
Yeah.
or anything, but on how we might be able to contact you or how you contacted us, and then we will get the skein of yarn to you.
And then-
Congratulations.
The other one will go for our sweater count.
It will.
Yes.
Mhm. We'll go to our sweater
Along
catalog
with the
price.
bag, we have a leather cuff from Hohe & Co.
And earrings that might show up missing between
Pearl
Melissa and I.
So, yeah, very good.
Yes. So congratulations, Kelly Olson.
Congratulations.
Yes. Number 7, Kelly
Okay.
Olson. I wrote them all down.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nice.
Stash enhancement. We all look at Elizabeth when it's stash enhancement time. Because
Well, okay, so I've been
she's the
better.
queen. She's the queen.
I had some stuff that was still, last time we podcast, I had a lot, and I had some stuff that was in transit. So I'm not gonna,
Well, clearly I had some additions with the blanket, so I've already showed a
Yeah.
little bit of my stash enhancement.
so, okay, I'll show you what I got. So I had to use the restroom. This is a common
Every
thing.
time she has to use a
I
restroom, she
was in
stops at a yarn
Georgetown,
store
and I thought,
She's
oh,
in
go
her
to the
car
Navy competence friendly
for her
toilet.
work. Yeah. She's in her car all day for work,
Yeah,
going and
all
seeing
day.
clients.
So anyway, I found this Berroco Summer Silk, which is 45% silk, 43% cotton, and 12% nylon. It's super soft, and it was on
Ooh.
clearance.
Oh my gosh, how can you
Wow.
pass that up?
I
It
know.
was nearly calling your name.
It just kind of jumped at me,
It's
so I
a
was like,
neat
oh.
yarn.
So it's
Just
a
as she
really-
says that she's not a blue person. She picked
well,
up
it's
blue.
in navy blue. So I thought for summer
is.
I'd make a little tee, like maybe a ranunculus or a love note with short
Mhm.
sleeves or something.
Sure.
That it'll knit up so quick. So anyway, I got a sweater coming with that. It was on sale, so you know.
Of course, it
And
doesn't
then-
have as many points as if it wasn't on sale.
That's right. And then I also picked up this skein of yarn, which is Mad Tosh sock in Venti Dragon Mocha.
I love this
Ooh,
color.
pretty.
I know, it's really pretty. And I really want to make socks with that.
Look at that
with,
pop of like caramel brown right there.
Yeah, and I want to use I have some minis that either like a rusty color or a caramel color.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So
Mhm.
we're going to do some socks. So maybe next time
We'll
I'll
see
have the
them
socks
next
done. Yeah.
I bet you will.
And then I also had, this is the stuff that was in transit, so I'll call this the purchases from last time, but they just arrived.
I want to be your mail carrier.
I know. So this is, I think,
Amazingly, things didn't show up.
I think it was the day we podcast, I think I got home and this was in the mail and I was like, oh rats. But anyway, it's from Lavender Loon Yarn Co., which is, she's out of Minnesota, and this is called Young Buck Rising, and this is on her Superwash BFL fingering base. It's 657 yards.
That's gorgeous.
And
Wow, that's
gonna
a
be-
lot.
Yeah,
That's like
it's gonna
150
be a-
grams, I'm sure.
some kind of a sweater.
Yeah, 150 grams.
You
That's
know,
a nice.
Either
Nice
do a
amount.
tee or put it with something else, I'm not sure. But I
Very
thought it was
pretty.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Then this was a new color she had.
Oh, look at that green.
Called Astera, and it's 400 yards of superwash, 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon in fingering. And it's like green, and it's got some pinky lavender, and just really lots
Oh, that's
of
pretty.
tonal. It's really pretty. That'll become socks at some point too.
The sock queen.
And then this color, also on the same base, is called Spice. And it's really
I
pretty.
like this
Mhm.
color.
It's kind of a rouge.
It matches you. Karen.
It does match. My nails don't look as nice as last time, but
Oh, that's pretty too.
And then this is on her bronze Stellina fingering base, and it's 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% bronze Stellina. And the colorway is Howl. And it's kind of like a
this has a nice sheen to it.
Mm-hmm.
with coppery
Yes, it's very
Stellina in it.
pretty.
It's so pretty.
Very nice.
And then I got this sock set. It was for, she's doing sock sets by the zodiac signs, and this was the Aries sock set.
Are you
And-
an Aries?
No, I just like the colors. No, I'm a
The
Gemini.
Zodiac police over here.
I'm a Gemini, and this was my evil twin that did all this buying.
Okay.
I'm the angel twin. Yeah, right. Anyway, this has got some peachy pinks and kind of a beige, and then this is like a poppy color.
Very nice.
And then another beige.
Very, very nice.
I
It
just
goes together very
I just
beautifully.
fell in love with that, so I got that as well. And so that was all the stuff, other than one thing that I did get from Jill So Country Weaver, I did their retreat, which was all virtual this year, and Lobby Anime had a coupon code.
Of course.
And this is
Can't
before
let the coupon code go to waste.
No.
exactly. Never pass up a sale.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
That's the training.
Sacrilegious.
If you
Never
think about how much
competing,
money
always
you've
training.
saved.
Always training. Yes, exactly. Well, anyway, I wasn't sure about starting that Ledberg cardigan, but I thought, okay, if you start it, then you can use that coupon and get some
There you go.
yarn for
Yeah.
another cardigan that you're gonna love.
There you go.
So,
Good incentive. Good
It's
incentive.
the Amy cardigan by Hohi Locatelli, which you have yarned in it, and so I got,
We're gonna be twinsing.
yeah, so these are the colors.
I'm not a color work fan. I can't.
It's just stripes.
Mm-hmm.
It's block,
I-
color
I-
blocked.
I can't.
No,
I don't think so.
just color block stripes.
I think it would be like knitting self-striping yarn where you're like, ooh, I'm so close to that color, and then you hit it, and then you
Yeah.
switch.
Look at those
So-
colors. They're
It's gonna be
amazing.
gorgeous. That navy with that soft
Mm-hmm.
peachy or
Yeah.
nude color.
So
Gorgeous.
this color is, this is her merino sport base, and this color is called Porter. It's like an olivey, deep olivey green.
A lap full of yarn.
And this color is called Eric Northman. No idea what that means.
I'm not pronouncing any colors. I retired from that.
Magentaism.
And Allie, if you're watching this and you dye a magentism color, I will buy one from you.
Absolutely.
And this color is called Esme, which is a kind of a blushy nude. Looks kind of beigey, but it's got some pink to it.
Isn't that Edward's mother? Esme?
Daughter. Oh yeah.
Who?
The
Edward,
Twilight
Twilight
series.
series.
Oh, that's what this is from.
I don't know.
clue.
Esme is. I don't know.
That could be.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm clueless. Anyway, this color is called Winterfell. And
Okay, now
That's
isn't
Game
that?
of
I
Thrones.
think I
Game of
had this in my
Thrones.
stash already, or I bought it in person at the store. And not in France, but at Home Country Weaver. And then I got the rest to go with it. This color is called Loam, and it's kind of a gray, mushroomy,
I actually really like
taupey
this,
gray.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a really good color. It can
Very
go
pretty.
go towards the brown depending on what you put it with, or gray. So it's a really good color.
Very nice.
Anyway, so I'm excited
To start
to
that.
start that, but I gotta finish the other cardigan first. That's my incentive.
See, there's your
Yes.
incentive. I bought the
She's gonna
yarn,
have it
and now you
done.
can't start until you finish the other one.
That's my incentive.
She's gonna have that done so fast.
I knew she would. As soon as she started, because she is so good at being monogamous, I knew it was going to finish so quick.
Yeah.
She'll probably be done like by tomorrow.
I did order.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did order some more stuff, but it was pre-order from Suburban Stitcher. I ordered her birthday box, so I don't know exactly what comes in it.
Oh.
And I also ordered some of her newer spring colors. And she was looking for someone to sample knit a plumpy shawl for her, and I wanted to do that shawl for a while. I just haven't done it, and so I volunteered. So I don't know what color she's gonna send me, but
That'd be nice. That'd
yeah,
be
so I'm
fun.
sample knitting that for her,
Yeah.
and then maybe I'll do one for myself too. So I'm
Yeah,
excited about that.
perfect. Yay.
So I'll show that when it comes.
Yay.
And that's it.
A couple of my friends, about 5 of us, went on I believe it's called, there's 2 shop hops for quilt stores going on right now.
Here in San Antonio.
Yes, they're about a month long because of COVID.
Oh wow.
They used to be like a week long, I think.
Mhm.
I'm not 100% sure. But they stretched it out so not so many people would be in the stores.
Oh, that's nice.
So
That is nice.
my friend Margie has the same kit. She's gonna make it for her daughter. So I've never done applique before. So maybe she can hold my hand as we go through this.
Are you hand appliquing or machine appliquing?
I think
That's
it's
the one.
hand. I thought you got the. Oh yeah. I was debating because they have this cute alpaca.
I have that.
And then I'm like, I don't have a lot of room in my sewing room walls right now. So I thought I would get this one, and plus Margie can help me learn how to applique it. So I got the kit.
So hand appliquing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fun. I like doing hand appliquing.
And then I saw this, I believe it was a quilt shop in Fredericksburg. Had this gorgeous quilt on like just hanging. This is called Hummingbird Lane, one fabric kaleidoscope quilt.
Oh wow.
So I got it.
That's
Wow.
beautiful. That really is beautiful.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna get it. And then I had to get the ruler to go with it because I'm not good
So the
at
fabric
it.
came as a kit then?
You could either just buy the pattern or the kit. I'm like, I'm gonna buy the
Is
kit.
it blue bonnets? It's like blue bonnets, right?
Yeah. So I'm excited
So pretty.
Very
to
pretty.
get this one started.
Mhm.
And then Darlene had a sale,
We love it when Darlene has sales.
so I got the cats in
Aw.
yarn. I got
Get the big
extra
one.
large.
I love the extra large. It's my favorite bag.
Nice. Yeah, it holds so much.
I love
And it
it.
has big polka dots.
Love
So
it.
cute.
Good job. Good job.
And
Who doesn't like cats knitting? Seriously, with yarn balls.
Right. That's right.
and
Even
then,
those who don't like cats knitted.
Of course.
And then I bribed my child to clean the kitchen. I said, "I'll make you this quilt."
And the kitchen looks great, by the way.
Yes. So these are goats wearing pajamas.
So cute.
But
Goats and jammies. How cute.
I opened up the pattern in tiny little pieces, so I don't know how this is gonna work.
How big is the
Maybe
overall
by the
quilt?
time she graduates
43
college,
by 60.
Oh, okay.
It's not the biggest quilt,
It's like a
but
lap.
yeah.
but lots of little pieces.
Mhm. We'll see how that one goes. That makes me nervous.
Oh, funny.
I have a couple of stash enhancements, if I can find them. Alright, so I have ordered some yarn from Knit Picks to make myself another May.
Oh, nice.
And at the same time, I stole some yarn from Darlene. Actually, I ordered the yarn to make Shyla a May, and then I stole some yarn from Darlene to make myself another one. So this is the Knit Pick City Tweed
I love
in
that
the
city tweed.
Orca colorway, and this one's going to be for me. And then I ordered for Shyla the exact same yarn, but it's called Obsidian, so it's a darker black, like more of a black, but still tweedish. So did that, and then my blanket of the month yarn
Ooh,
came
pretty.
for this month. This is called Sunset. It's Malabrigo Rios in the Sunset colorway. So I'm
that's pretty.
behind on that blanket. I am not caught up, so I really need to get with it because I do love it. And I need to do those. And then Darlene's son, Casey, I know I've showed these before, not these exact ones, but Darlene's son, Casey, he does leather work.
He is so
Mhm.
talented.
He is super talented. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you should look him up. He's at 7y_leather. And I asked him, I ordered these specifically for these hooks. So I have a 5.5. I had a pink daisy put on it because it's a rose gold tip. So I wanted the
neat.
pinks to go. And then I ordered a yellow daisy for my...
Has he opened like a Etsy shop now, or is it?
I don't
still
think so. I
just-
think you just
okay.
contact him on Instagram.
Okay.
So this is the 5.0, and it's with my yellow 5.0 hook. So I got these little. I love them.
Has he always done leather work, or is it a new hobby for him?
I think he's fiddled with it before and
Okay.
done little things here and there because I think a Christmas or so ago he made something for Darlene, but now he's decided to do it more. Like he's
Okay.
really gotten into it.
Yeah.
So, and then he sent me a scissor case. So I
Oh.
love this red one. So it's red, and you should see just the detail of the work that he puts on there.
Wow.
You know, he tools all that out. And then here's my scissors to keep them nice and safe.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he's at 7y_leather on Instagram. And he does journals, belts, I mean, you name it, notebook covers, anything that you want in leather, he'll give a go at
So
it.
if you wanted to do a scissor case, do you just tell him like how the
Yeah.
size of your scissors?
You can tell him the size of your scissors and, you know, how deep or whatever,
Yeah.
what colors, if there's a certain pattern that you like, you
Yeah.
know.
'Cause I would like scissor cover.
They're very nice, very nice.
It's so nice.
So.
Really
And
amazing.
I think those are all my stash enhancements.
All right.
Yeah, we were a little
Good
bad
stuff.
today. Or this week. I was bad.
Yeah, did some damage. So I
Yeah.
think the last thing we have is the tips, which I believe Elizabeth has for us today, of folding socks.
Yeah, I was gonna show, well, and what other thing I was gonna say? Gee, don't know what I did.
Plus, we already gave the glue tip, so there's your extra bonus for the day.
Oh, I already talked about it. Never mind. So yeah, I have been making so many socks, so my sock drawer was overflowing, and like I gotta figure out a better way to fold my socks and whatever. And so I'm not sure where I saw this. Actually, it was on
Maybe,
somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe
but-
a podcast, maybe a class.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But well, in South Texas, you can make everything into a burrito. So I mean, I fold my leggings into legging burritos, and now I'm folding my socks into what I call a sock burrito. So hey, it's regional, but I'm going to share this with the world. So what I do is I fold the sock flat, and I don't know, it particularly works well with afterthought heels because they fold so flat. And you fold one heel pointing down to the cuff, and the other one pointing up to the toe, like that. And then you put them together, lay them together with the heels together, and that kind of is almost like butting seams when you're sewing. And then fold, let's put them down for a second, fold them into each other, and you tuck the toes into the top cuff. And you have a little sock burrito. So then I
So
just stack
cute.
them in my drawer this way.
That's a really great
And
idea.
it keeps them together, it keeps them nice, like, and smooth, without wrinkles, and yeah. So that's my
Wow.
tip. Not exactly a knitting tip, but it's a knitted object tip. So,
It's perfect.
and it solved my problem.
I'm gonna go refold all my socks now.
I did that, I literally did that. I had 2 drawers full, and I just took them all out, and I was like, okay, fold them all nice, and
That's kind
It-
of cool.
it looks pretty cool now.
Yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A little obsessive about it, but whatever.
So
All right.
Trevor and I went to a movie the other week, like last week.
Like a real movie?
Like
at
a
the
real,
theater?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know
Wow.
they were open
We
again.
went to Evo in shirts,
Oh, nice.
and so we wanted to go.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah, we wanted to go see that Mortal Kombat. I don't know why we wanted to go see it. So we get there. We're not violent people. We get there and someone's in our seat, and we're like,
Oh, because they have assigned seating.
You do. Mm-hmm.
so we're like, okay, let's go back out and ask someone what they think. So they ended up changing our seats because they did have the same ticket. Like they had the right seat number on their ticket, and so they changed our seats. And then a little bit later, the guy comes in when the movie was starting. He's like, "Were you guys gonna go see Mortal Kombat?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "That doesn't come out for 2 weeks." Oh my god!
So you were at the wrong movie?
We got to go see Godzilla for free.
And you still have your tickets for
Yes,
Mortal Kombat
so
for the next
this Friday, Trevor's like, "Okay, we're gonna go see the movie
I bet
now."
you half the Mortal Kombat people were like, how did you get early tickets?
Okay, so the funny thing was, is I didn't realize it was 2 weeks early. So this Friday comes around, and we're like, "Oh, date night, yay!" And then Dylan's like, my son Dylan's like, "That comes on the 23rd." And then I'm like, so we could have gone again to the theater, not knowing that we were still a week early.
That
Wow.
is so funny. So did you order your tickets online then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you realize they were a pre-sale?
That's kind of
That's
That
hilarious.
is hilarious.
Yes. Dude.
We're all like, man, that's the theater's fault. I can't believe that they
Yeah,
gave us
like,
this.
what?
And
Why are
then-
these people in our seat? Like, what?
And then you would have been like, this isn't Mortal Kombat. As soon
No,
as the
like,
movie
why is there a
started.
ginormous gorilla? Why is, what?
I'm wondering, why did you not see it when you were going in? Like when I used to go to the movies, which I haven't been for years, I know I'm aging myself, but wasn't there like the name of the movie right
Yeah.
above the door?
I
Like
don't think we were
there'd be
even paying
like
attention.
Gorilla or Godzilla or like Combat.
Well, I
or-
know they have the number of the theaters. Maybe you just looked at the number, like they told you
Probably.
not later. But I'm surprised when you went in that the ticket taker didn't, because usually they'll look at the ticket and say, "Oh, Mortal Kombat,
You're 2
theater
weeks early.
11 or whatever."
Mhm, you're 2 weeks early.
I know, that was our oops.
He's like, "I'll send him to Godzilla."
And
I
everyone,
don't want to explain to these people that they're 2 weeks early.
yeah. And then everyone's like, "Who won?" I'm like, "I can't tell you who won. You know, it's ruining it."
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
No,
that
you can't
is
tell us.
funny.
No, I can't. So there's so many like unanswered questions after the movie. I had to Google it. Like, what happened? What is this? What? And I'm not Godzilla or like I haven't seen all of these movies, so I have no idea what's the history behind it all.
I haven't seen them all either.
Mhm.
But was it a good movie?
It was interesting, yeah.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
I miss going to the movies.
Yeah,
We used to
me
go
too.
all the time because we had a theater. Well, when I lived in San Antonio, we had a theater that was 2 miles from our house.
Right.
A big
Mhm.
theater, and so we used to go. Probably every other week we'd go to the movies. But since COVID,
I went to that theater actually for bowling recently.
Oh, you
for my
did?
birthday.
Yeah,
we
it's
went
nice
bowling
there.
with Paige. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's my oops. But if you want to go see a free movie, order your ticket 2 weeks in advance,
And then just go in and
go
pretend like you're going to see it
Yeah.
that day. Yeah, there you go.
It wasn't crowded at all.
I'll tell
They
you,
were
we've
like,
got
you can
all
just
sorts
watch
of tips and tricks for you here
Mhm.
this week.
it. Oh my goodness.
a moviegoer tip.
Mhm.
That's so
Be
funny.
like, but Melissa said, no, leave me out of it. Don't get me in trouble.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Well, I don't think we have anything else.
No, my poor kitty's been sick this weekend,
Aw.
so he can't keep anything down. We got him some baby food, and a couple hours later it was.
Aw.
So I
You
got to
take
take
him to the
him.
vet?
Yeah, we're gonna go in on Monday. So
Tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow.
I'm still having side effects from my second COVID
Mhm.
vaccine, still having a lot of shoulder pain. It seems to come on more at night, and then muscle weakness too. In my shoulder, primarily my shoulder areas. Also had some swelling stuff in my wrist, but that's not too bad compared to the shoulder stuff. But my knee, which had swollen up like a balloon and I couldn't barely walk for several weeks, has gone down.
That's good.
And that's like almost back to normal now, so
Good.
I'm happy about that. I just got to get rid of the shoulder thing.
Mhm.
I'm hoping it's going to run its course, but I don't know if not. I might have to go see a specialist because I already went to the regular doctor. And,
What can I, yeah.
This COVID stuff, they're just like they don't.
Yeah, they
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
what to
They
do.
don't know.
So many different side effects
Yes.
that,
Mhm.
nothing's really consistent.
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, hopefully you're all still staying healthy,
Yes.
getting vaccinated if you can, or if you
Mhm.
choose to. If you don't, that's understandable too. Everyone has their own choices to make based on their own health history. And I don't know, our world has been pretty crazy lately with all the shootings, and it's like every day.
Mhm.
So if you're a person of faith, I ask that you pray for our world, because we need it right now.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's a mess.
I don't watch the news, so it
You're,
just
don't.
it breaks me down. It just breaks me down.
There have been so many killings this week.
Mm-hmm.
Teenagers shot, police traffic incidents, policemen shot and killed, random traffic stops where they were killed in
And
Texas.
that's why I don't watch the news.
On my way here, on the radio, there was a active shooter incident going on in Austin, 3 people killed. Earlier in the week, there was an active shooter at the San Antonio airport.
I did hear that.
Indiana, at a FedEx facility, they killed 8 people on, I think, Thursday night. It's just, it's non-stop every single day. I
That's
just don't
terrible.
understand it. So we need help, so
COVID is affecting
it is.
a lot of mental.
My nephew in Colorado, over the last couple months, has had 2 suicides of classmates. And
That's
they're back
terrible.
to school, but it's just messed with people,
Mhm.
kids, and
It has.
It's
I don't
just-
think anybody knows all the long-term
No.
effects of this pandemic.
Nope.
But it's unfortunate. It's
so
just,
we all gotta try to stay positive and do what we can and take care of each other
Mhm.
and
Check on your friends.
check on your
Your
friends,
family.
practice kindness, be
Mhm.
inclusive, stop the division based on color, just
be inclusive.
be inclusive, and we need to be unified.
Mhm.
That's all I can say is we need to be unified, and more now than ever.
Mhm. Yep.
Anyway, didn't mean to get all newsy, but it's important.
Yeah.
Can't ignore it. So,
Right. For sure.
I don't know. I guess that's it.
Have a great week until we see you again.
Make sure you reach out to us.
Yeah, Kelly Olson.
Olson. Reach out to us so we can get you your prize
Yes, absolutely. And the other one, Vintage Patina, will go in for the giveaway.
for the giveaway for
Yes,
the
for the
cat.
call. So get your
So.
cardigans in and
Yes.
your pullovers and everything else. And happy knitting.
And also thank you to everyone who left us comments last
Yes.
time. It was fun reading and
Uh-huh.
trying to get to know people and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we really enjoy that. It means so much to us.
Yeah,
And
that's the best part.
every minute that you spend with us, we're so happy and
Mhm.
grateful, and can't thank you enough. So we
Mhm.
appreciate it.
I do kind of have a question.
Oh,
What do you guys do when you finish a project and you still have the pattern? Do you keep your pattern? Do you store your pattern? Do you just throw it away because you never want to knit it again? How do you guys store your patterns?
good
Hey,
question.
leave us a
Yeah.
comment. Let us know. What do you think?
And, like, did you hate your pattern so much you burned it? Well, that got violent fast.
Did you say you're a non-violent person? Because
well,
She's getting ready for Mortal Kombat.
I'm just curious. Like, if you store it in 3-ring binders, I know I used to do that, but now sometimes I just throw it out.
For me, it depends on if I have it digitally. If I have it digitally and I don't think I'm going to reknit it, then I usually dispose of it.
Mhm.
If I don't have it digitally and I usually keep it in a binder.
Okay.
Like in a protective sleeve in a binder, and I kind of have them organized, believe it or not.
You have them organized?
Categories. But I don't know. That's me. Anyway, yeah, good, very good question though.
Yeah. Let us know. What
So.
you think? All right.
Alrighty.
Bye. See you next
See
time.
you next
time.
Have a good one.
Stay safe.
Bye bye.